We're going to jump right in. We're going to start with the tea leaves. So let's see. Honor and respect will come to you. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Okay, nice. What else? Pay attention to your finances. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So need some sort of financial plan, budget potentially. But honor and respect will come to you. There is going to be increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, but still need to pay attention to your finances. Plan ahead, create a strategy. Could be some things you need to take care of regarding finances. So let's see what else. Stepping into new experiences. You'll be receiving a precious gift. Yeah, so stepping into new experiences will bring in new energy and some sort of special gift today. So be open to new experiences. What else? Hard work ahead. Pleasure with a close friend. So there could be hard work ahead, but you can make it more pleasant. You could be working with people that you consider friends, or you could be connecting with friends here. What else? Peace and harmony. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. Yeah, so keep your emotions in check. Work on self-regulation, balancing your emotions. Staying grounded today. Anything else? Let's see. Period of prosperity and abundance. Deep personal strength, peace that assures success. All right, so it looks like a pretty great day today. Honor and respect will come to you. There's an increase in material, spiritual growth. You're being guided to still pay attention to your finances, maybe plan ahead, maybe some things you have to take care of regarding finances. Stepping into new experiences will bring you new energy and possibly lead you in a direction where you'll be receiving sort of precious gift. There's some hard work ahead, but there's also pleasure with a close friend. Remain grounded, control your anger. This is definitely a period of prosperity and abundance, and deep personal strength and peace will assure success. All right, nice. Let's move on to the Ascending Life Oracle, and let's see what comes through there for you. It's a 7-card spread, Ascending Life Oracle. All right, hope everyone has a wonderful day today. Looks pretty good. So let's see. Oh, you will receive answers. Ooh, good luck. Yeah, be careful of burnout. So let me look at this here. This looks like you could be thinking about a masculine in your life, or this can be you thinking about taking action towards something. Looks like you're receiving answers, maybe closure from a past, maybe some sort of ghosting situation or feeling cut off, or you're dealing with some sort of lack of closure. Maybe you disappeared or ghosted potentially. But I do see good fortune, a positive change, because it's allowing you to work on your self-confidence, your self-image. I see that you're hoping to express yourself, hoping for this creativity, but just be mindful to take care of yourself first and to balance work-life balance, because this can also be like taking action as well. Could be overthinking also, burnout. In the beginning, it talked about staying grounded. If you're dealing with someone, they could be dealing with insecurities here as well. Which could be part of the answer, the closure needed. But I do see good fortune, unexpected happiness. Just be mindful, um, not to overthink, to remain grounded, to give yourself a break, take time out when needed. Let's see, let's look at career and finance. Let's do 7-card spread too. Career and finance. Independent, okay. Business. Yes. Trusting your instincts, taking calculated risks. Yes, that's about paying attention to your finances, what we got at the beginning. So maybe you need some sort of plan, financial budget. Maybe there's something you need to take care of, maybe something you need to pay. But I do see in the past year, what it's talking about is being self-employed or having some sort of entrepreneur mindset. Consider investing in yourself and committing yourself to your own business. Your financial freedom will come from being able to stand alone. They're saying you can do it. Coming up here, I do see that you're going to be trusting your instincts when making business decisions. So you could be wanting to work with animals. This is also connecting to your power animal to improve your finances. You can do a shamanic journey to connect to find out what your power animal is through meditation, deep meditation. So you do have elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want bigger results. But they're saying do not be intimidated to enter the world of business. You got this. You will have to work really hard to make ends meet. This could also be you restructuring as well. But I do see that taking a calculated risk is sometimes necessary in order to advance. Having the courage to face the fear of uncertainty. Don't focus on the outcome. The odds are better than you think. Being advised, like, don't sacrifice your morals for money. And you are about to level up. You're either about to take your finances to the next level or it's time that you do. And we did get increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I feel like there's both here for you. But there is a change of something extra in the air. This is your chance to level up, to move to the next level. But you're being guided to trust your instincts. This is where this comes from. And we did see new experiences, like stepping into new experiences will bring new energy with the tea leaves, some sort of gift with the diamond. And this could be because of taking some sort of calculated risk. But this, you're going to go to the next level here. All right. So we got. Yeah, being guided to be flexible. There is growth. You're being asked to reconsider a decision. You could have jealous people around you with envy. So just pay attention, like who you share stuff with, and you listen to. And let's see, let's pull tarot. Like that. Yeah, this is about, we did see the burnout. So this is about making things simpler, making things easy, releasing old habits, old burdens that you do not have to carry. It can be simplifying as well with the Ten of Wands with the Death card. But there is a rebirth assured. Take time out to relax, take care of yourself, develop strategy here, and make wise investments with your time, your energy, and your resources. Okay, what else? Ooh, you have luck on your side, stepping into your confidence, manifesting from your inner divinity. That's the Queen of Wands. Being on the lookout for opportunities. The Wheel of Fortune says that luck is on your side. Be on the lookout for those opportunities. I do see your self-confidence increasing with the Queen of Wands here. Some of you could be connecting with someone who's a lot of fun. We did see them tea leaves, like connecting with pleasure with a close friend. So you could be connecting with a friend who's a lot of fun with the Queen of Wands as well. Could be learning a lot also. There's books here. Could be learning a lot. But you do have luck on your side, and you are embracing like a turning point. And I think it comes from you trusting your instincts, your intuition, and simplifying here as well. What else? I do see planning for the future as you step into your power to embrace your personal vision. The Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a card of success as he's standing on a castle, but you have this longing for more in life. And this is about embracing your drive, your personal vision, making a plan to make things happen, to expand, to step into these new experiences in life. To restore order. It's like you're moving on from past and you're restoring order in your life here. Justice, using logic and intuition. So let's use the Tao Oracle and let's see where you are and where it is that you're heading. So the Tao is old. It's one of the oldest books in the world. It's been around, some say, for 5,000 years. So it's doing something right. So we're going to see where you are and where it is that you're heading using the Tao. It's based on the I Ching. So let's see. Where are you and where are you heading? Ooh, I see. Restoring order in your life. Ooh, completion, final attainment, victory. So you have the arousing. This is kind of like the Tower, but it's a shake-up that's a wake-up here. There's dramatic power shifts, and I do see that you are moving into restoring balance here. So let's look at arousing. Let's see, it says, it might become obvious that much of what was once provided a sense of stability in your life can no longer hold up to the stress of catalytic change. In retrospect, you may see that cracks had begun to appear much earlier, but for one reason or another, they were overlooked or ignored. The current shakeup, whether you like it or not, might be powerful enough to shatter whatever you've been depending on for support. So we did get the lightning, which is control your anger, you'll be sorry. So this is about remaining grounded and balanced today. You do have restore balance here. Shocking experiences are generally something we try to avoid. Nobody wants to deal with shattered illusions, and even less to deal with having to clean up the wreckage. But although such times of crisis might force us to recognize our weaknesses, they also bring to the surface strengths that we might not have known we had. To fight the manifestations of the crisis and the opportunities for change that they bring is to turn away from a tremendous opportunity for growth. To trust and let the situation unfold as it will can be exhilarating and ultimately revelatory. Imagine surfing the crest of an enormous tidal wave. Surviving the experience is bound to be humbling and thrilling all at once. Don't miss the chance to take the ride of your life into a more vulnerable, awe-inspired, and sensitive experience of reality. So we're going to look at the changing lines. I do see quite a few. So this is quite a lot of changes here. Could be dealing with different areas of your life. But we have the first one. So as if your heart is still pounding from the fright, the first thing to do is to stop running. The protective roof of your certainties might have blown off, leaving you feeling open and exposed, but the worst will soon be over as you become alchemized to your new nakedness. Receiving a Zen stick as it cracks through unconscious behaviors and stagnant situations actually can leave you more flexible and expansive, more embracing of life and all it brings. Events that bring us to our knees increase opportunity to touch an inner calm that is profound, unshaken, and detached. It might take time for you to recover your poise and pick up the broken crockery around you, but once you get the mess cleaned up, you'll begin to appreciate the gift hidden inside what might now seem like a disaster. An experience of calm follows every storm. However, it's wise not to roll over just at this moment and go back to sleep. In an earthquake, the initial impact is a terrible jolt, but an even stronger tremor may follow that finishes off the job started by the first. Better to drop the idea of keeping it together. Instead, loosen up and get ready to roll with the next wave. This is creating like a huge change, like all of the lines have changed. So this is like a complete change of the way of seeing things, a complete change of life here. Just as the forging of a blade requires repeated heating, hammering, and tempering in cold water, so we too are honed by existence. If you accept the process, your capacity for resilience and endurance under stress will grow. Wait, no, not everyone, almost. And we got the last one. When it seems as though you're being pounded at every turn and everything around you is in chaos, all your idealism disintegrates, leaving only the essentials in place. A considered retreat might be in order while you turn your attention to nourishing yourself and taking care of the essentials. Whatever is left standing after the upheaval deserves to be given a chance, and it's likely that some of what remains will come as a pleasant surprise. We're moving on to work on what has been spoiled. So this is about healing. So I'm just going to read these last few paragraphs here. It says, finding the way to correct spoiled circumstances will require patience and tolerance of your own and others' inadequacies and limitations. If the negligence of others has contributed some part to the corruption, it is wise to avoid head-on confrontations. Their lessons are theirs to learn in their own ways. The message of the hexagram of work on what has been spoiled is primarily directed to the one who receives it. And the message is to do the inner work needed to prevent a recurrence of the situation in the future. If, after careful consideration of the detached and contemplative kind, it is clear that what's needed is to take a break from the whole affair, then it should be done not out of anger or vindictiveness. Instead, see it as a restorative time for cleaning up your own act, By sincerely attending to cleaning up your own affairs and attitudes, you will be facilitating a restoration of balance on a larger scale and setting a positive example for others. The tragedy of ecological disasters brought on by human negligence is something we have all witnessed in the media or even firsthand. Most of us aren't directly involved in the creation of these crises, but we all participate in gross, irresponsible thinking or doing it some time or another. Our internal attitudes set the tone of our reality. We create oil slicks in our relationships and toxic spills within our own minds. We dump mental garbage on loved ones, friends, and neighbors. We allow our emotional fires to run rampant, destroying all that comes in their path. Begin the work of cleaning up and restoring balance in your own small self first. Give it your total love and attention. By forgiving and absolutely diligent, be forgiving and absolutely diligent. You and the world will be better for it. So do you see that you are healing? Cleaning up corruption, restoring balance. Because in this image here, it looks like the forest has burned down. But this individual here, she's planting a new tree for new growth. So this is kind of like the tower and then a restructuring, a rebuilding. All right. Yeah, wishes fulfilled, manifesting your hopes and wishes. Yeah, there's hidden magic to be found when you do self-reflection, seeing the soul and the new life emerging, the potential within. Change is around the corner for you. Very nice. All right, so that's what I have for the collective today, and I will connect with you real soon.